The Substance and the Shadow. This is the 6th piece of research overall, and it comes from the Charles Dickens novel A Tale of Two Cities. So, The Substance and the Shadow is part of a 5-part drama series on BBC Radio 4. The Substance and the Shadow is the 5th part of the 5, and the ones that come before it are Recalled to Life, The Old Order, Two Promises, and The Grindstone. It aired from the 12th of September 2016 to the 16th of September 2016. It was on for the week, and there was one part of the 5-part drama series every night from Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday to Thursday to Friday. So it was aired on BBC Radio 4 in the afternoon drama slot, which is normally taken up by either a series of dramas or a radio play. It stems from the book A Tale of Two Cities, as I say, split into 5 different parts, written and directed by Mike Walker, and starring some famous faces such as Andrew Scott from Sherlock.
At his trial before the Revolutionary Court in Paris, Charles Darnay has been declared innocent after the testimony of his father-in-law, Dr. Manette. He returns to Tellson's Bank to be reunited with Lucy and share for the first time her joy that they are soon to be parents. If only it were that easy.
New evidence has arisen. 2 witnesses have come forward to denounce Saint-Evremond, and the tribunal calls upon him to answer for an ancient and monstrous crime. He is to be rearrested.
No!
A vast change has come about, sweeping millions along in its wake. Does the individual human heart have any meaning here now? The great forces of history are churning.
I'll tell you, Jerry. Jerry, are you listening to me?
And yet bread must be bought and eaten, wine and water drunk. Life, tiny, ordinary, amazing life must go on.
What I was saying is, I ain't so much as seen the dog's portion of a decent vegetable in this city, never mind a lump in Pennyworth. I mean, what is that?
I believe that is an artichoke.
That is not a Jerusalem, Mr. Tripes and Trillybubs. A Jerusalem is like a potato what gives you the wombles, and it...
Wow! Cross! No need to take on.
Solomon!
Solomon? Jerusalem? You ain't turning red letter religious, are you?
Solomon! Solomon, wait! Jerry, follow him! Catch him!
The woman's running mad. Cross! Cross!
Oh, is that coffee, Laurie, old man?
It is.
Then for the love of all the gods, pour me one.
You found nothing?
Where there's no charge, there can be no defence.
No hint of...
The new witnesses, not a thing. Friend Manette has tried to see Defarge 12 times, but he's not to be found. Away on business of the revolution in Toulon. His place on the local committee taken by his wife.
That woman scares me, Carton.
I've observed her on the committee. She's driven by a great vision, terrible, but also magnificent in her way.
You've been to the committee?
Oh, yes. I've been everywhere in the last days. I am the English Observer. I've become well known around the streets and, should I say, the bars of Paris. I'm writing a book on the revolution.
Are you?
No. But it allows me to see how the ground lies, what faction is holding power today, if there is any chink to be found in the walls that surround Darnay.
Pray to God there is.
That's a strange remark from a banker.
I have become, over these years, a somewhat strange banker, Carton. If we get through this, then I rather fear the counting house has seen the last of Jarvis Lorry, Esquire.
There. He went down by the river.
Wait! If you ain't a dip or a lilt, what are we doing here?
Jerry, if you don't shift your cat sticks, I swear I'll flay the fox, so I will. It's me brother Solomon, ain't it?
I thought your brother's...
Little brother.
So how comes he's running away from you, Cross? No, don't answer that.
You go that way. I'll go this way. That way, he won't have no way of getting away.
What?
Just do it.
Yes?
I have some soup, my dear. You should eat.
I keep seeing her eyes, Father. That woman. When she looked at Charles and then she looked at me.